You ready to film another exciting episode? Real good at doing stuff?
I can't wait.
Gotta be more exciting.
I can't wait.
Okay, good. There we go.
This is top secret.
This is top secret shit. You can't show this on your channel now.
You're right. Well, I'm not showing the important parts.
We are band-aiding a broken arm. So we are making an adjustment to the 4-link.
Right. This is still the world's fastest stock suspension car. Right.
By a lot.
As far as we know, by miles.
Yeah, miles and miles and miles.
Right. But the key part of that is it's a stock suspension car.
The key part of that is it's probably one of the only stock suspension cars left in the world because no one's this stupid.
Right. Nobody's as dumb as we are.
Correct. There
right.
you go. Now you got it.
So we're making a little barge adjustment to try to get some more juice out of this thing because we don't have enough. And it's not working, is it?
No, it's not working. So we're trying to get it to hold the gearing a little longer.
Right.
On the off chance that the gearing works, because we're still fighting that as well.
Right.
But you know, what better time to make a suspension adjustment on a triangulated 4-link than going into a round 1 elimination?
Right before E1.
Right before E1.
The only reason we're having E1 is because it's an all-run field.
Correct, because we did not qualify otherwise.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so
why not?
Why not? No time like now, baby.
Right. So what are we going to do if it drives the wrong way?
According to Pete, we're going to lean into it and drive the fuck out of it.
Just steer it.
Just steer it.
That's what you got a steering wheel for.
That's why the steering wheel is even there.
Exactly.
I thought it was just to hold your trans brake
It
button.
ain't like you're helpless up there.
Right. We're just going to lean into it and steer.
Right, exactly.
As long as the front tires are on the ground, we're not going to lift. No lifting
100%.
allowed.
All right, real good stuff doers. We are struggling with problems that we're probably not going to be able to fix this weekend, but we're going to try anyhow. Yesterday was a kind of a mixed bag. We have problems knocking the tire on the shift from suspension issues that we've kind of uncovered here in testing. We've made some changes last night to try to make that better. But our bigger problem is we're having problems feeding this torque converter for whatever reason. And I don't think we're gonna be able to fix that. So we've kind of come up with workarounds to try to make it come up with something, but it is what it is. You can see the blue line is line pressure. It's more jagged than I would like to see, and that kind of tells me something ain't quite right. And when we go to high, the line pressure tanks, and that means that the pump cannot keep up with what we're trying to do here. We're feeding this thing way more pressure, converter pressure on the start line, and bringing in all our stages quicker to try to tighten things up. But out here we just have a problem that we're not going to be able to fix. We don't have a spare. It is what it is. And we've turned the boost down and high to try to keep it just at least off the chip. One of the passes yesterday, as soon as it went up high, it just went to the high side chip and hung out there, which is obviously less than optimal. So we've kind of backed things down just to try to keep it all together. But that is our situation going into E1. We've got a racing car that probably runs mid to low 70s. So I don't believe in Hail Mary passes, but we're just trying to put something together that hopefully can capitalize on what we think we may have been able to patch up and fix. And we'll just see what happens. It's probably not going to turn out good, but there's only one way to find out. Either way, we've learned a lot this weekend. We know some stuff we got to address when we go back to the shack. So anyway, here goes. So you can see how that turned out. I guess about like you might expect. Sun came out, weather's a good bit warmer, track's a little greasier. We know we got to get with it to try to run with that other car, Preston, maybe Isaac Preston. Obviously a fast car. Had to take chances, didn't turn out so good. That's how it goes in drag racing sometimes. So anyhow, we got a lot to change on the car, fix. Transmission issues, suspension issues. In the bigger picture, Brad he's kind of between a rock and a hard place because this car is really outclassed in Pro275. I guess that's why they call it Pro275, because it's pro. You need like a pro car with the 4-link suspension, and you know, his car is like 240 pounds overweight. There's not a whole lot we can do about that. And it's a stock style suspension, so there's just inherent problems. And I don't know what Brad's fix long term is, but he's looking at maybe moving on to a different platform, and we'll see how that goes. But anyhow, that's enough of this bull mess for one day. Drag racing is a terrible idea, and you should not do it. But if you do, remember that you are only as good as your last pass.
You say that life ain't easy. You say your race is rough. You say the clock has wound down. You say your spring is sprung. You say the mountains are too high. You say you're under the gun. I say to dry your crying eye, 'cause life's supposed to be fun. You see the road has no end. You don't know where to begin. You say the sky is just too high. You don't know where you fit in. You You say the night is just too dark. You say the sun is too bright. I say to step on outside now and be bathed in the light.